A moment of your time, if you please. From one adherent to another. I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased. Perhaps, but your goals are aligned. That's all that matters.
We have nothing in common with the likes of her or you.
Hear me out. That's all I ask. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered. You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
My home, which you have no right to condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Any good farmer knows when to put down an injured animal. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes. Because we have one thing in common. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. But don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well. Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. Inquisitor Ludwig is always watching. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances. Nor should you, if you insist on interfering with our work. Be seeing you, envoy. Sooner or later.
You've seen what happens when the Steel Garrote mess with Emerald Stair. I suggest you remember it.
Trust me, we will. Good luck with her, envoy. You're going to need it.
I didn't think it was possible to hate someone this much.
Nice lady. Hate her, don't trust her. Want to kill her, but nice lady.
The Steel Garrote are never far.
Nowhere in the living lands is safe. You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home. Exactly. They claim to bring peace and order, but at what cost? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom...
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of... Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of... But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dream. People wandering into the desert and never returning. Oh. Their bodies and minds twisted. Some confused and disoriented like...
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weird... Right. The guard...
Everything we learned in Nakutadek points us to the garden. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. Indeed. And deep roots waiting to be unearthed. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No, if there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions? Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise. But it could... This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the note.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the...
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where...
Don't look at me. I was fine. Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Tama lost his badge there. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost.
Get some rest. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fiormesi Verno deserves a second... No need to question it anymore. They've made their intention. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look, rest while you can. Our enemies are organized.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us. Hey, sorry about your parents, you know.
That's very kind. Sometime... Sometimes grief clings to you like a shadow. Sometimes... you wonder where it went.
It's not easy, but you get used to it after a while.
You seem to know from experience.
No. I mean, not really. I've left people behind, though, and it was difficult.
Anytime... Anytime you want to talk about it, let me know.
Right. Right. Thanks for that.
Kai, you've killed people before. I can't believe it. Ranger Dorsal. A trick. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained. More or less. Indeed. We live. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of your Miss Iverna. And I hate to see anyone lose. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything. You know me. Always ready. I'm afraid not. I've spent a little... It's good to be somewhere different. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really... Until next time.
You know, people don't think steam thistle has any medicinal properties.
Oh?
But if you grind it up and add some clean water, it's decent at protecting your skin from the sun.
That will be... be a great help on our travels. I detest the sun.
It also doesn't... Doesn't taste half bad on bread. If you don't mind picking... picking out all the little pricklers.
I think I'll stick to butter. But at least we have options.
Wait, did you ask about... about that, or was it Kai? Never mind. Carry on.
Kai, can I borrow your pistol?
I don't usually lend it out. Why?
I was hoping to make a few simple modifications.
What kinds of modifications?
I was going to start by removing the trigger.
You smell death here.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. How many did you lose?
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls. Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine...
Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more of...
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and...
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn.
Gods, a letter from Inquisitor Ludwig.
Kutabao. If that bitch thinks she can... I hope you're right, Envoy. Else we'll all be in a load of shit. Look, Envoy. Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in just... watch your back, all right? I sure hope so.
They have the energy to argue, but not to solve problems. Reminds me of home. One moment.
Funny thing, counting casualties. 10, 23 down, 36 down. She sounds so tired.
Welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde... At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither...
Aye, a living nightmare. They swore... What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about... Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken. If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned... Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. Aye. Gods be with...
We all know we're gonna go clear out the mines. Ugh, let's get to it.
We have enough supplies, but not enough kit.
This isn't a place to just stand around.
There's no going home. Gods. What have we gotten ourselves? Gods. There's no going home after this.
At least the shack stopped smouldering. Why ain't it? Careful out there. We've lost good. Careful. Desert's a dangerous place. Watch it.
Whew. I don't envy your having to go out there. Not a bit.
It's a wonder we managed to stop them.
Is this place really worth so many lives?
I'll never leave out here again. Never should have come here.
One moment.
This climate does not agree with me. At least it's a dry heat.
Darren! Please.
Our parents,
We were out finding food, but when we came back, They
attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Gods. Who thought the world could be this cruel?
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
No, you can't kill them!
Tamamu, the Adiran is right. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Watch out. Dream throws up ahead.
The branch breaks.
Let's finish.
We were here too late. These soldiers paid the price.
That'll show.
Careful. There are usually tunnel vipers under the soil out here.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. Finally, I had a moment to myself. And look what happened. Sorry. Only if you can stand the ramblings of it. I used to think all we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things. But what if animancy has no future in the living land? If a breakthrough is coming, it better hurry. I can't. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'm not the first animancer to question her life. Go on then. Go on then. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when Well, my future is... Oh, and my home is under attack by the Apart from that, truthfully, I'm a bit lost. We've seen and done the Dream Scourge. Through animancy, I can harness the wild essence of the living lands. But what if I tried, only to have it lash? The Dream Scourge is infecting our... Let's hope we live long enough to... Quilici always told me to slow down. But how can I... That little island off of Dawnshore? Ignato Casto led the Valian Trading Company in the Deadfire. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy. I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corrupt... We have enough problems already. He had some ideas about moving great distances. As far as I know, animancy and ambition are a danger... Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory... Some, you know, whether or... I suppose you deserve to know. My mother wanted to expand Fjore's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't... She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a god... Anything's possible. But there are... After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was... After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living land... Indeed, Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought... I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted... Theoretically, her plan should have worked. When she used the phantasmal focus. I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the dreams... It lives in the essence of the living... And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long... No. To my knowledge, but neither was the experiment. My mother... Still, I don't understand what went wrong. I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Quilici got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of... It's just a tool. Even a wool's... Besides, studying a pillar of Adra is not the same. My mother learned that. That's all I thought, of course. I hardly think no Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe. You have an inquisitive mind. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask. Excellent. The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call in it. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an Animancer, now is the time. Gladly. You should have seen my thesis defense. I called the gov... Now, let's begin. You, drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention? Really? What's the last thing I said? Well, aren't you the clever one? No harm done, of course. I don't mind if you catch a few winks. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else. A simple quest. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living, but essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk. Indeed, don't get me wrong. This invention, the phantasmal focus was perhaps it should What's on your mind? For you, anything. I've spilled... Thanks for talking.
I remember what it was like to be blindly up. This used to be a fertile land, with lakes. Now it's blasted.
That's the most apt description of third.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai, huh? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. What do you need? Fine. You've been patient enough, Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. Everyone knows everyone else. No privacy. I'm a wilderness expert. I can get privacy whenever I want it. Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. Honestly, all of that was fine. As a matter of fact, I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and men. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that I never knew if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster when I asked for more. I mean, I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My old... Right. Right. Go ahead. As you know, Kai and I, it's a honest. Ask. If you're asking about the ruins and shrines and all that, you're asking the wrong. This place is I don't. Right. Changing this. Thanks for talking.
Marius, could I examine your soul?
Oh, no. You'll use none of that spooky soul.
Stranded between the Adiran army and the desert of dream throws. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dream thrall swarmed. I don't know why we don't use a simple pulley system. If they hadn't made this thing so complicated, it'd be fine.
Still dressed in Adiran armor.
How long must the living land suffer?
That's all of them.
disturbs us. In the eyes!
Marius, look alive! Nicely done! I'll fix this.
I was worried for a second.
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
One moment.
Are they? Did you?
Are they? That is a salve.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go away, but you learn to live with it.
Let's go, Namiho.
You'll be alright. Eventually.
If you could help with the lift, I'd owe you a lot. This Orlin won't shut up.
Yeah. 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 Good.
Gather round. Envoy, to the right!
One moment.
Yeah.
Knives and shadows! Pouring tear at our ports!
Feels wrong killing them. But what choice do we have?
We have to find a way to beat this. We have to.
Bravo!
This village has felt the touch of death. Or something worse than death.
One moment. We should go to the lab and get that key. One moment.
Isokso!
Gather round! Treacherous!
Unsick! Watch this! Unsick!
Not bad for a scholar.
Protect the envoy.
Here we go. Stay. Well done. That it?
there! We see you!
Come and get me.
Invaders in the garden! Purge the blight! I'll fix it! You won't get through this!
Stay.
What do you want? We don't have to know each other. I don't owe you any answers. Go away. Some of us just... No. I couldn't have saved them. No chance. No. Nobody can help. Can't go back to Third Board. Can't go through Eagle's Reach. This place is just fucked. It's all fucked. You're trying to make a mockery of me, aren't you? Get lost.
Gotcha.
Quarry in the brush!
Watch yourself.
Who asked for more Zaros?
Are you seeing anyone, Marius? Romantically, I mean.
Right. I knew.